Andrew Michael Holness. Come on, make some noise. Most honorable, I wanted to first say good morning to you and to let you know that we are praying with you, but not just praying with you, we are standing with you. I want to first give you high commendation for your leadership. Everything that was asked of you as a leader in terms of financial and fiscal reform, you have done it. Nobody is talking about how you've reserved over $150 million for your country in case of emergencies such as this. That the impact is almost at $8 billion, but you are unwavering in your resolve that Jamaica is going to bounce back. And I wanted you to know that New Birth is standing with you.
Let me start by saying that prayer works. Because as our planners and economists look at what the storm could have done, we give God thanks because it could have been worse. So the government has launched a massive relief effort to bring humanitarian aid to those who are in need. And that is one way in which your congregation could help. Yes. This is where disaster turns to opportunity. And I want to thank your wonderful congregation. I encourage you to continue to pray as people of faith for Jamaica and indeed for all other countries that have been affected by natural disaster.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode. Friday night, guys. Thank you for joining. As you can see, the topic here tonight is about some people in the dancehall or the music industry who I believe are politicizing hurricane aid and the risk that it poses to Jamaica's recovery. For those of you who are joining this channel for the first time, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. So let us see who is here. I have not been able to find my moderator for the past 2 nights. And I'm wondering if I should call the police and report him missing. When I'm done, I'm going to try to call him. But guys, thank you all so much for joining. In the opening of this live broadcast, the gentleman who was speaking with the Prime Minister is a clergyman in the south of America. And he was basically on a live video call with the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Just sending his blessing and wishing Jamaica well. So a lot of people are recognizing that Jamaica has a good leadership at this time. You are looking at a picture here with Ramesh and the Prime Minister. I posted this earlier where the Prime Minister took some time to acknowledge those in the music industry who showed up for the Jamaican people. And clearly, like Ramesh said, the government alone cannot do this. That's why we have the global community rallying with Jamaica. And it starts at home. So those of us who are in Jamaica, who are humanitarians, and even just a neighbor, who can render some assistance, it starts with us. Also, the prayer that the clergyman is praying for Jamaica and the acknowledgement where he spoke about how, the Prime Minister has basically lived up to the expectations. Guys, I saw this picture today and it almost brought tears to my eyes. You're looking at a photograph here of Dr. Clark saying his farewell to the Parliament before he moved on to the IMF. And when I look at the foresight of Nigel, former Finance Minister Nigel Clark, and the Prime Minister, and when we look at the reforms, the amendments that were made to the Disaster Act in 2021, when Jamaica saw what the pandemic did to the world and what the pandemic did to us, this government was smart enough to take heed from there and made the amendment to the Disaster Act, and they went ahead and sponsored that bond, the first out of Jamaica. You know, just the other day, a comrade said to me, say, a Porsche came up with the idea of a band. I say, I don't know nothing about that. This band is the first of its kind. But you know, you're gonna have people who are misinformed. And I don't argue with people like that. You know, you just say the truth and you move on. But no one can take away the sense of responsibility that these leaders felt and feel for Jamaica and in the interest of the country and the people. And that is why when they get these unfair criticisms and outright personal attacks and some vicious personal attacks, remember it was the PNP them who say a Nigel Clark and the Prime Minister thief Usain Bolt money, you know, and how Nigel Clark mash up the economy and Ghana IMF, and how the Prime Minister corrupt, and how the Prime Minister now run the country good and wicked to the people him, right? And when you look at the energy, when you look at the thought that they put into their responsibilities as leaders of Jamaica, you can see that they are genuine and that they really and truly care for the Jamaican people and the well-being of our country. I have absolutely no doubt about it. People who just come for sit down with title and power, they don't think this way. They don't prepare their country and their people for disasters. They don't think that far ahead. So do the maths. You understand? Guys, it has just been brought to my attention that Buju Banton removed the post on his Instagram page. He deleted the post about the thing with Jamaica. I don't know why. I don't know if it was that Buju heard from people that certain things were not sent in the barrel or certain things were not sent to the shipment or it's not really missing or they found it. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But he removed the post, guys. I think that's important to outline. But guys, to the point of dancehall or reggae artists or musicians in Jamaica who have politicized the hurricane aid. Yes, I'm going to name them out. Buju and Mavado. Two of them are PNP. And they carried the title of PNP activists leading up to the last general election. Here you're looking at Zulika, Jess, with Mavado. Mavado is in Jamaica and he had some aid. First stop was in Zulika, Jess's constituency. I want to see Buju Banton carrying aid for PNP MPs. This is one of the MPs, Omar Newell from St. Mary. He put up on his Instagram page and tagged Buju, saying that he was thanking Buju for facilitating the aid for him. So the risers, me tell them, hey, guys, when me talk things over you, you must believe me, here. Because me not talk what me not know. I rather don't talk it. But when me tell you, say the risers, they made deep and involved in this. So when me see this video, you know, me say to myself, say, then wait. If Buju has say him missing things off him cargo, why him don't go ask Omar Newell if I him take them? Go ask him if I him take them. Because somebody sitting them gone down at St. Mary too. You understand? Now let me just play a video for you real quick. Mavado and Zulika, Jess. Here goes, guys.
International dancehall star Mavado made a major donation to the Brays River community in St. Elizabeth today. He shared that he was inspired to start there after seeing MP Zulika Jess's heartfelt appeal on social media for help in her constituency. Mavado added that this is only the beginning, as he plans to extend support to other parishes impacted by Hurricane Melissa.
Mr. Mavado, on behalf of Northeastern St. Elizabeth, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have answered the call. We have been a constituency in need since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. And I really want to thank you, your team, Frost, everybody, for really making this possible. We appreciate the donation. It's going to go a mighty far way, and blessings and love. Thank you.
Yes, so I heard that allegedly Zulika did not give the people them the aid right then and there. She said she have to go back them out and share them up first. So that's what I heard. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me, but I got it from good source. But anyway, moderator, me just sit down call the police by you know. I report you missing because 2 days I not see you for. I know you have light in your yard and so. Good night though. Welcome back. So clearly, Zulika just was not the only representative in Jamaica who did a call out for help or an advocate for the people. Even though Zulika has this habit of whenever there is something that she needs or she need to make any kind of representation, she always come up on the media, come bawl it out or come cry about it. Zulika just does not understand that it is okay to communicate with the minister and communicate with the Jamaica Labour Party and communicate your need or your challenge with them. That's how it works. I don't know how them come in a politics and people now tell them things there. Everything them take up a phone and start record and put on media. How that will help the people them? You know, link up Desmond or link up Darrell Vaz or link up the Prime Minister or link up who you have to link up and tell them what your needs are or what your constituents need and how you can do this and how you can do that. You have to build a relationship with people. When you come in at the politics, you want separation, segregation, disunity style. The same thing like when you use in at the PNP. I do not come with that. When you can't help people them with them the style. When you get 1.5 million before the storm, and when the councillors them get $250,000, and look at these people standing up in front of Mavado like them not get nothing for help the people. Them look on them now, starstruck. So Mavado say now him go help she because him see her plea. And she alone did a plea. The whole Jamaica plea. The whole Jamaica traumatized. The whole Jamaica afraid and frightened and want help the people them. So I'm to the JLP them with a plea. Mavado system a PNP and them a politicize the aid. Mavado and Buju a politicize the aid. And I'm gonna tell you guys, when you politicize aid in times of crisis, aid by definition is supposed to save lives, stabilize communities and restore dignity. But when political parties turn disaster relief into a competition or a PR stunt or some tool to punish and reward, it stops being aid. It becomes another form of politics. Guys, don't tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. There were many other people, dancehall, reggae people, and them don't do that. At the PNP one, them want to second with Buju and Mavado. And politics has no place in a survival moment. The people them who did in the part of Melissa, they are in survival, even as we speak right now. So when parties begin to control or behave as if, you know, they're handpicking who's supposed to get help and who doesn't, you see immediately see how politics them are deal with. But what you can also see, which implicates the process, you can see say relief supplies may slow down. Some communities get double while others don't get nothing. Or some people get and some people don't get. Because it's not evenly distributed, right? You see, volunteers are black because, you know, they're the wrong colors. People in danger, them start waiting longer, not for help, but for permission. Look here, in a disaster, every minute counts and every delay can cost a life. So we have to be careful. When aid is politicized, it's not the party that suffers. It's the citizens. Hungry, displaced, people who frightened and still being told they must support the right side before they receive help, all them something there. Sometimes maybe them not tell the people them that directly, you know. But when them come and posture and behave a certain way and align themselves a certain way, that's basically what they're saying to people. And you don't have to tell people. They can already see. And that is not leadership by any means on any side, not on the side of the MP or on the side of, you know, the Buju or the Mavado. It is not leadership, it is exploitation. This is what divides a country in time of crisis. Disasters are supposed to unite a nation. They remind us that we all feel pain. And not just poor people alone feel it in these disaster areas. It reminds us that we all bleed and we all need each other. But politicized aid does the opposite. It divides communities even deeper. People start arguing over this and that. People start accusing each other of this and that. And people start to believe that help is only for a chosen few. And help is only based on who you are politically aligned with. Once hope becomes political, trust collapses, guys, and rebuilding becomes 10 times harder. So instead, in times like these, political parties should be putting Jamaica first, above egos, above optics, and far above elections. There's no need to pretend at this time like, you know, it wasn't political by even Buju taking down the post of Instagram. You know, look good. Real and true leadership means that you are helping every community. I mean, Ramesh was seen speaking with Dwayne Vaz. But Ramesh was also seen speaking with the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew. So nobody can accuse Ramesh say him partisan. Lisa Hanna, for example. Yes, Lisa Hanna did a help out MP Floyd Green. And she even did a help out the CM Dayton Campbell. Yes, them people I work with nobody across the aisle, no. Them only I work with PNP people. So you can clearly see that they are the ones politicizing the whole thing. When political parties politicize aid in a time of disaster, the country honestly becomes weaker. And you will actually find people who are there to help in the crisis. Humanitarian people and them people. They must start look on the whole thing and just no bother. I may feel really wonder to myself say if PNP are deliberately try to run away the people in the country where I help with. We never see disaster strike nowhere yet. And you see government agencies are the one thing. And then the party, the opposition party, a collect aid, a collect money, and a divide the country. Me never see that yet. I never see that yet. All resources, whether financial or otherwise, should go through the country's the country's bodies and offices that are responsible for the logistics. can't tell them to go through them sitting there and spice them. Them people have to stop play politics. They really need to stop playing politics. I'm going to open up the phone line for another 30 minutes. If anybody wants to call. For those of you who are just joining, guys, listen to this. A clergyman from America spoke with the Prime Minister, and this is what he had to say.
Andrew Michael Holness, come on, make some noise. Most honorable, I wanted to first say good morning to you and to let you know that we are praying with you, but not just praying with you, we are standing with you. I want to first give you high commendation for your leadership. Everything that was asked of you as a leader in terms of financial and fiscal reform, you have done it. Nobody is talking about how you've reserved over $150 million for your country in case of emergencies such as this. That the impact is almost at $8 billion, but you are unwavering in your resolve that Jamaica is going to bounce back. And I wanted you to know that New Birth is standing with you.
Let me start by saying that prayer works. Because as our planners and economists look at what the storm could have done, we give God thanks because it could have been worse. So the government has launched a massive relief effort to bring humanitarian aid to those who are in need. And that is one way in which your congregation could help. Yes. This is where disaster turns to opportunity. And I want to thank your wonderful congregation. I encourage you to continue to pray as people of faith for Jamaica and indeed for all other countries that have been affected by natural disaster.
Guys, the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church is located in Georgia, Stonecrest, Georgia. The whole world is praying for Jamaica. And I think of the 40 countries helping us, they're going to stay with us and they're going to see us through to the very end. You know, today I saw the owner of, I think a Lover's Leap, one hotel down at Treasure Beach. And you know what the owner for the place say? Because down they get some damage in it. It'll take a little while for them fully open back up. But like some little restaurant are so open down there. You know what me hear the man say? Me hear the man say he has guests who left the hotel, you know. And I call him now. I said they want to come help rebuild the hotel. Him say him have church groups. I call him from abroad. I said they want to come down there, come help him rebuild the hotel. And he says some of his guests are people who have been visiting Jamaica and visiting that hotel for 10, 20 years. And the people must say they want to come give voluntary service to come and help build back the hotel. Now you tell me, people just even I'm shocked sometimes to see the outpouring of love and support for Jamaica. I see one Englishman cuss England in our article a couple of days ago. I say what kind of little bit of money that them give Jamaica. I laugh so till because the man know where my talk say. How England benefit off of Jamaica are the worst disaster this hit way. When England make them money off of Jamaica and left, the country probably in a worse state than this. Me no know. But England supposed to help Jamaica more. But you see, true, me no like the handout style. Me not what say Jamaica for demand nothing of them. Make them stay. Anyway, good night, Miss Jean. You don't have to ask if what you're saying is true. I'm saying that you are so right. All that they are saying and doing is to let the government look bad and to accuse them. Yes. And them not understand, say, this politics thing and what them a try play, it is only setting up to hurt the Jamaican people. It is. So when you come out and I try to bring down the government and people start to pull out of Jamaica and stop helping people them, we not go forget, you know, and we must never forget the divisiveness that the PNP come with in a time of disaster. We must not forget. The portal where them open and raise money separately. The aid where them are bringing for the PNP MPs, we must not forget. They're not about the people. They're not about the disaster. They're only about politicizing the aid. And I go on like say the government are withhold something from the PNP. And the government now withhold nothing. I wonder if them tell Mavado so they get 1.5 million. I wonder if them tell Mavado, say, days before the election, the government spent $151 million given to every single MP for their constituency. I wonder if them tell them something there. They might behave like victim. Watch ya.
International dancehall star Mavado made a major donation to the Brays River community in St. Elizabeth today. He shared that he was inspired to start there after seeing MP Zulika Jess's heartfelt appeal on social media for help in her constituency. Mavado added that this is only the beginning, as he plans to extend support to other parishes impacted by Hurricane Melissa.
Mr. Mavado, on behalf of Northeastern St. Elizabeth, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have answered the call. We have been a constituency in need since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. And I really want to thank you, your team, Frost, everybody, for really...
Zulika just moved from here, so what you mean by Mavado answer the call since Hurricane? Mavado no answer no call first. Or the government of Jamaica answer the call first. Wicked woman. Zulika Jess. No make me have no problem over here, no lady. The government of Jamaica answer the call first. You hear what she just said? Since the hurricane. The government give $1.5 million woman. What make you not talk that? You saw them wicked people? Mavado can't answer call. Mavado no answer call more than nobody else. No, this is serious. The woman say, Mavado come answer that. Me say them are people who cut Jesus slippers and give him vinegar for drink, you know. What a wicked woman. You know, hear none of them talk so then get the $1.5 million. None of them not talk. Watch them. Love people things and licky. Mighty God. Colonel Charles Jr. carried aid directly to her home. Okay, thanks for that information. I don't know how much my father gave her, you know. But you, that woman here, let me tell you something. I can't read up people good enough. You're supposed to know that about me by now. You see this lady here when named Zulika Jess, she little bit wicked. And you know when me realize that she wicked? When she made the campaign promise to the comrades them and tell them say she's going to open up a fund. She already put 2 million of her own money in there. And when the blurt not stamp come, the woman make video and tell the people them say she not have no money. She not get no CDA money. She not get this money, that the money. She not tell the people them say, look here, give me a few days where I get 1.5 million. She not tell the people them say your counselor them will get 250,000. She not taught them sitting there, you know. The woman can't say, hey, me not like people who play a victim, you know. People who know if play a victim to make people sorry for them. I don't like that. I the wicked set of people them, you know. The Prime Minister not give her no 10 million. That 10 million has not been allocated yet. Please don't speak any falsehood in the chat. I don't think them get the 10 million yet. But I want to say something to the Prime Minister. It has been, I want to say, 17 days or 16 or 17 days since the hurricane. I tell you already over here, say the Jamaica Labour Party, they have dropped the ball on communication. Them are fire at about 70% right now, maybe 60%. Me not give them no more than 60% for communication right now. But I think at this point in time, the Prime Minister of Jamaica must address the nation. How many days has it been, guys? Since the hurricane, since the 28th of October. Let us look at my calendar. 28th of October. "17 days now since the hurricane hit. Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, must address the nation. We don't want to hear the Prime Minister while he's in Parliament denies them we are going in at the Parliament and the disruption and all them something there. We want to see the Prime Minister addressing the nation from Jamaica House, updating the nation on where we are since the hurricane hit. We want to hear what does the disaster recovery plan looks like. You know, we are going through a crisis, and I don't think it is enough for the Prime Minister to have the cabinet and Darrell Vaz and Dana and them out there speaking. We want to hear directly from our Prime Minister, where it's just him speaking directly to the country. Guys, want to tell me if you don't agree with that? I saw him at the press conference in Eva, but I don't want to see the Prime Minister in a 5-minute, 10-minute thing. I want to hear the Prime Minister speaking directly to the nation from Jamaica House, telling us where we are 17 days later and what the disaster recovery plan looks like. Uninterrupted, and them something there. Just like you would address the nation at any other time. So it's not unusual to be requesting for the Prime Minister to address the nation. That's not unusual. And especially now, with the heap of disinformation that's going on, I think it's critical that he does that. So anyway, I guess we can cut it short tonight. Moderator, thank you for joining. I saw you say you were sick. I hope you are feeling better. I know about 3 people who are sick right now. Me just start feel better too. It's that time of the year. It's that season. I'm glad it's minor and nothing serious. Yeah. I'm gonna say to the government that they need to do something about the communication. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't let Jamaican people hear too much disinformation, because some of them are irreversible. Right? So I think that's it. That's all I need to say tonight. I'll catch up with you guys. Actually, tomorrow. The other lady said that there's going to be a war room tomorrow. So you guys will hear us around 8 p.m. We're on the same time zone now. So you will hear me and Karen and 411 in the war room tomorrow. So come back for that, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and have yourselves a good night.
Andrew Michael Holness, come on, make some noise. Most honorable, I wanted to first say good morning to you and to let you know that we are praying with you, but not just praying with you, we are standing with you. I want to first give you high commendation for your leadership. Everything that was asked of you as a leader in terms of financial and fiscal reform, you have done it. Nobody is talking about how you've reserved over $150 million for your country in case of emergencies such as this. That the impact is almost at $8 billion, but you are unwavering in your resolve that Jamaica is going to bounce back. And I wanted you to know that New Birth is standing with you.
Let me start by saying that prayer works. Because as our planners and economists look at what the storm could have done, we give God thanks because it could have been worse. So the government has launched a massive relief effort to bring humanitarian aid to those who are in need. And that is one way in which your congregation could help.
Yes.
This is where disaster turns to opportunity. And I want to thank your wonderful congregation. I encourage you to continue to pray as people of faith for Jamaica and indeed for all other countries that have been affected by natural disaster.